What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Alfred Hitchcock spy thriller film review. Today we're going to be talking about Topaz. It was released December 19th, 1969, and it was directed by Alfred Hitchcock, who did films like Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window, and Vertigo, which I have a review for all of those on here already. So if you want to hear my opinions on those, go check those out because they're probably not too far down from this one. That's at a budget or a box office of $6 million and a budget of $3.5 million. So Topaz is a spy thriller where in Denmark, a secret agent, Danish agent, wants to change sides, and the French intelligence gets wind of it, and so they go after him. And yeah, him, the spy, and his family all play an integral part in to get out of it during this cold, bloody, violent type of um, scenario of him trying to escape it. So yeah, this is it's good to see another film based in Scandinavia, which I honestly adore because half my family's from Denmark. So seeing that in these films and stuff was pretty humbling and stuff. So, first off, the music, the cinematography, and even the acting was pretty good in this. One, the characters are pretty standard for this type of stuff. There's nothing really super impressive or anything to like they'll make them go above and beyond in other films and stuff, right? So nothing really to stand out as something iconic, but there's still enough there for you to really root for them and go on this journey with them and stuff. This is honestly probably the most standard. I know I said this in the last one, but this one's even more standard than Torn Curtain and that. So of those type of films where it's your general spy thriller. There's nothing really substantial to make this a standout from those other spy thrillers of the era. And that honestly, this is like your basic cash grab type of movie. This is probably Alfred Hitchcock's cash grab type of movie, you could say, where it's basically this was what was popular at the time and he wanted to put his mark on it, but it ended up just being a standard film. There's not even very much suspenseful scenes in this one. This one just felt beat per beat compared with the other type of spy thrillers out there. It's not like a James Bond movie where they have tons of gadgets and stuff. They do have some interesting like little hidden things in there that make it a little more interesting. It's not super dull or anything. This is still a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It's just from from the way I see it, it's not the Alfred Hitchcock of the past. This is just him putting out generic stuff. Now this could also be, you never know, the studio trying to get him to do something like that where he had to do it because he had a certain amount of pictures to produce for him or something. But this honestly is probably the lowest rated one I'm going to give for an Alfred Hitchcock films out of all the ones I've talked about so far. I'm going to give Topaz a 3 out of 5. It's just standard. It's good, but it's standard and doesn't really do much or resonate well for me anyways. So yeah, but it's still a decent fun little spy thriller. It is the longest Alfred Hitchcock movie out there. It's anywhere, but depending on what cut you're watching, it's either 2 hours and 7 minutes to 2 hours and 23 minutes. But being standard, it kind of has, just like the last couple, little bloated scenes that just drag on. So yeah, overall I just thought it was good. So if you want to check this out and it sounds like something you might be interested in, I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything, so I'll link the trailer down below like always. I'll also link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact or history videos in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek for reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at views_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And don't forget to ring that bell, because, well, we only got 2 more Alfred Hitchcock classics to look at. And yeah, so we're going to review Frenzy in the next review, which actually Mel Brooks parodied it with High Anxiety. So I'm familiar with that movie, but I've never seen Frenzy, so it'll be cool to see what that one's about. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those spies from the Cold War retelling their stories, and yeah, trying to change sides all the time, because that's what it seems like most of these